Hey, I'm Sophia from Honk. Today we're going through 100 realistic DMV questions to help you prepare for your permit test. You'll have time to answer each one before I explain the correct choice. Let's begin. Now for Florida. This 2026 Florida DMV practice test prepares you for the written permit test. The exam has 50 multiple choice questions, and you need 40 correct, or 80% to pass. For even more practice, download Honk on the App Store. Honk app users have a 97% pass rate. Let's start the test. Question 1. When at night should you switch on your high beam headlights? Your choices are A. Anytime there's no oncoming traffic. B. On unfamiliar roads and within construction zones. C. In areas where pedestrians might be present alongside the road. D. In every one of these situations. The correct answer is D. In every one of these situations. Turn on your high beam headlights anytime there's no oncoming traffic, when driving unfamiliar roads, within construction zones, or in areas where pedestrians might be present alongside the road. Question 2. To prevent highway hypnosis, drowsiness, and fatigue, drivers must blink so they can stay awake behind the wheel. Your choices are A. Exercise their eyes. B. Take stimulants. C. Send text messages. D. Talk on a cell phone. The correct answer is A. Exercise their eyes. Highway hypnosis or dizziness while driving can result from the steady sameness of the road and traffic, along with the hum of the wind, tires, and engine. Drivers can help prevent highway hypnosis by keeping their eyes in motion and observing nearby traffic and highway signs. Question 3. Alcohol may impair your data. Your choices are A. Judgment. B. Reaction time. C. Concentration. D. All of the above. Answers are correct. The correct answer is D. All of the above answers are correct. Alcohol can impair concentration, reaction time, and judgment. Question 4. Why is drinking alcohol and driving after dark especially hazardous? Your choices are A. Roads have heavier traffic at night. B. Your vision is already restricted. C. Alcohol affects your judgment more at night. D. You have a greater chance of meeting drivers who have been drinking. The correct answer is B. Your vision is already restricted. Drinking alcohol and driving at night is especially dangerous because darkness already limits your vision and makes it harder to see. Question 5. Headrests need to be positioned so the head restraint touches the back of your head. What does this guard against? Your choices are A. Neck injuries from a rear-end collision. B. Collisions from behind. C. The seatbelt tightening during a crash. D. Bodily injuries in a head-on crash. The correct answer is A. Neck injuries from a rear-end collision. Head restraints exist to prevent neck injuries in a rear-end collision. Adjust your headrest so it will make contact with the back of your head if you're struck from behind. Question 6. What should you do if you abruptly lose control of the steering wheel? Your choices are A. Take your foot off the gas pedal. B. Engage the parking brake. C. Take your foot off the brake pedal. D. Change gears. The correct answer is A. Take your foot off the gas pedal. If you abruptly lose steering control, take your foot off the gas pedal. Switch on your hazard flashers and allow your vehicle to coast to a stop. Apply the brakes gently to keep your vehicle from spinning out. Question 7. What's the right response if you spot a vehicle heading toward you in your own lane? Your choices are A. Do everything listed above. B. Reduce speed and sound your horn. C. Flick your headlights on and off. D. Steer as far right as you can safely manage. The correct answer is A. Do everything listed above. If a vehicle is coming at you in your lane, brake firmly, hit your horn, flash your headlights, and steer as far right as you can safely manage. Do not swerve left. The other driver might suddenly correct course and swing back into that lane, causing a head-on crash. Head-on crashes are frequently deadly. Question 8. What effect can fatigue have on your driving? Your choices are A. All of these. B. Slower reaction times. C. Reduced awareness. D. Impaired judgment. The correct answer is A. All of these. Fatigue can affect driving by impairing judgment, slowing reaction times, and reducing awareness of your surroundings. Question 9. Is it okay to take medications before you plan to drive? Your choices are A. No. B. Only over-the-counter medications. C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving. D. Only when you have a prescription. The correct answer is C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving. Many prescription and over-the-counter medications can cause drowsiness. Take medications before driving only when the doctor says they will not affect your ability to drive safely. Question 10. In every state except Mississippi, what is true for drivers who are under the age of 21? Your choices are A. They may buy alcohol, but may not consume it. B. They may consume small amounts of alcohol, but not while driving. C. They may have tiny, traceable amounts of alcohol in their blood while driving. D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. The correct answer is D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. You may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol unless you are 21 years of age. Question 11. A conviction for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs can result in which penalties? Your choices are A. Any or all of these. B. Community service. C. License suspension. D. Severe fines and higher insurance rates. The correct answer is A. Any or all of these. When convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you may face any of these penalties: license suspension, severe fines, and community service. Question 12. Regarding school zones in Florida, which statement below is not accurate? Your choices are A. Within a school zone, you must slow to the posted limit. B. Keep in mind that kids often can't accurately judge a car's speed or distance. C. You're not obligated to yield to pedestrians in a school crosswalk if no crossing guard is stationed there. D. Speeding fines are doubled inside school zones. The correct answer is C. You're not obligated to yield to pedestrians in a school crosswalk if no crossing guard is stationed there. You're required to yield to pedestrians in school crosswalks at all times. A crossing guard may or may not be present to help. Florida sets the school zone speed limit at 20 miles per hour unless a different limit is posted, and speeding penalties are doubled within these zones. Question 13. On a freeway or expressway, if your speed is below that of surrounding traffic, which lane should you occupy? Your choices are A. The one farthest from the shoulder. B. The the one closest to the left side of the road. C, the one closest to the center of the road. D, the one closest to the right side of the road. The correct answer is D, the one closest to the right side of the road. Try to travel at roughly the same speed as the vehicles around you whenever possible, but never go beyond the posted speed limit. When you're moving slower than the rest of traffic, keep to the lane closest to the right side of the road. Question 14. When this road sign appears, you should... Your choices are A, leave the highway at a minimum speed of 30 miles per hour. B, speed up to 30 miles per hour and pass the vehicle ahead of you. C, leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. D, leave the highway at a maximum speed of 60 miles per hour. The correct answer is C, leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. This sign gives the maximum recommended safe speed for entering or leaving an expressway. Reduce your speed to the posted speed, in this case, 30 miles per hour. Question 15. About highway interchanges, which statement below is not correct? Your choices are A, exiting at the wrong interchange means you must continue along that route. B, missing your exit means you should proceed to the next one. C, cloverleaf and diamond are the two most frequently seen interchange types. D, missing your exit means you should use a median crossover to turn around. The correct answer is D. Missing your exit means you should use a median crossover to turn around. If you miss the correct exit or leave at the wrong interchange, don't attempt to reverse. Backing up raises your risk of a collision, and it's illegal on Florida's limited access highways. Don't use a median crossover to turn around either. Those are reserved for authorized vehicles only, such as emergency responders and maintenance crews. Question 16. This sign marks your choices are A, a pedestrian crosswalk, B, a hospital zone, C, a handicap parking zone, D, wheelchair availability. The correct answer is C, a handicap parking zone. This sign means parking in a handicap zone is prohibited unless you have the proper permit. Question 17. At 9:30 a.m., can you park next to this sign? Your choices are A, no, B, yes, C, yes, but for only 5 minutes, D, yes, but only if you have a special permit, The correct answer is A, no. The sign means parking is not allowed at this location from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Question 18. When pulling onto a main road from a driveway, alley, or the roadside, what must you do? Your choices are A, avoid making a right turn, B, yield to vehicles already traveling on the main road, C, slow down before entering the main road, D, enter the main road while accelerating. The correct answer is B, yield to vehicles already traveling on the main road. A driver entering a roadway from a driveway, alley, or the roadside is required to yield to vehicles already traveling on the main road, as well as to cyclists and pedestrians using the sidewalk, shared use path, or bike lanes. Question 19. When this sign appears at an intersection, what should you do? Your choices are A, yield the right-of-way, or stop before turning right or left. B, do not continue any farther. C, keep right. D, share the road with oncoming traffic. The correct answer is A, yield the right-of-way or stop before turning right or left. You may encounter this sign at the terminating road of some T intersections. It tells you that you must yield the right-of-way or stop before turning right or left onto the through road. Question 20. At railroad crossings marked only with a stop sign, when may you stop and then continue on? Your choices are A. Only when you confirm no train is approaching. B. Only when you confirm no pedestrians are approaching. C. Only when you confirm no school children are present. D. Only when you confirm all of the above. The correct answer is D. Only when you confirm all of the above. At crossings equipped with automatic flasher units or automatic gates, you must stop whenever the lights are flashing or the gates are down, and stay stopped until the flashing ends and the gates rise. At crossings marked only with a stop sign, you must stop and then continue only after confirming that no train is approaching, no pedestrians are approaching, and crossing is safe. Question 21. What does a triangular orange sign mounted on the back of a vehicle signal? Your choices are A. The vehicle is capable of going faster than 25 miles per hour. B. The vehicle is not capable of going faster than 25 miles per hour. C. The vehicle is not capable of going faster than 45 miles per hour. D. The vehicle must stay under 55 miles per hour. The correct answer is B. The vehicle is not capable of going faster than 25 miles per hour. A reflective orange triangle mounted on the back of a vehicle marks it as a slow-moving vehicle, defined under Florida law as a four-wheeled vehicle with a top speed above 20 miles per hour, but not exceeding 25 miles per hour. Farm equipment and road maintenance vehicles fall into this category. When you come up behind one, slow down and proceed carefully. Stay patient. The driver may eventually pull aside to let you by. Question 22. You may use the lane identified by this sign. Your choices are A. If you have 2 or more people in your vehicle. B. If you are operating a motorcycle. C. Only if you are riding a bicycle. D. If you are going around the vehicle ahead of you. The correct answer is C. Only if you are riding a bicycle. This sign identifies a bicycle lane, which is meant for bicyclists. Cars and trucks generally should not drive in this lane. In many, but not all states, cars and trucks may enter this lane briefly when getting ready to turn at the next intersection. Question 23. In Florida, you're not required to stop for a school bus halted on the far side of a divided highway, provided the divider is. Your choices are A or B. B. A. An unpaved median that is at least 5 feet wide. C. B. A raised physical barrier. D. C. 2 double solid yellow lines set 2 or more feet apart. The correct answer is A or B. When a raised barrier or an unpaved median measuring at least 5 feet across separates the highway, you don't need to stop for a school bus halted on the opposite side. But if the roadway is separated only by painted lines or pavement markings, stopping is required. Question 24. Broken white pavement lines mean that your choices are A. Passing is permitted when it can be done safely. B. Passing is not permitted. C. The left lane is reserved for bicycles and motorcyclists. D. Traffic is moving in opposite directions. The correct answer is A. Passing is permitted when it can be done safely. Broken white lines show that drivers may pass when it is safe to do so. Question 25. What is shown by these yellow pavement markings? Your choices are A. This is a 3-way road. B, this is a one-way road. C, vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. D, vehicles traveling in either direction can make right turns. The correct answer is C. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. The center lane is set aside for left turns, or U-turns where allowed, and may be used by vehicles moving in either direction. On the pavement, left turn arrows for traffic traveling one way alternate with left turn arrows for traffic traveling the opposite way. Solid and broken, dashed, yellow lines mark both sides of these lanes. Question 26. What is the meaning of this road sign? Your choices are A, continue straight, B, get ready to stop, C, it shows the direction, D, a rest area is open on the right. The correct answer is C. It shows the direction. This sign is a directional arrow sign. Question 27. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A, a sharp left turn is ahead, B, a sharp U-turn is ahead, C, you are nearing a right turn, D, you are nearing a left turn. The correct answer is C. You are nearing a right turn. This sign is used with a route marker sign. It means you will soon need to turn right to join or stay on that route. Question 28. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A, continue straight, B, move into the left lane, C, turn left or continue straight, D, do not turn left or continue straight. The correct answer is C, turn left or continue straight. This regulatory sign tells drivers in that lane to either turn left or continue straight. Question 29. What does this sign indicate? Your choices are A, you must continue straight and follow a detour at the intersection. B, you are required to make a U-turn from this lane. C, you are permitted to make a U-turn from this lane. D, you may turn left from this lane. The correct answer is B. You are required to make a U-turn from this lane. This unusual lane control sign means every vehicle in this lane is required to make a U-turn. It may appear with an equally unusual traffic signal, where illuminated U-turn arrows show when vehicles may make the U-turns. Question 30. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A, the divided highway ends ahead, B, traffic merges ahead, C, one-way traffic begins ahead, D, a divided highway begins ahead. The correct answer is A, the divided highway ends ahead. This sign warns that the divided highway ends ahead. The road will change into an undivided two-way roadway. Keep right and stay alert for oncoming traffic. Question 31. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A, travel at 45 miles per hour, B, vehicles will merge ahead, do not speed up to 45 miles per hour, C, road work is ahead, slow to 45 miles per hour, D, a speed zone is coming up, be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The correct answer is D. A speed zone is coming up. Be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The larger sign warns that a speed zone is ahead. The smaller sign shows the speed limit that will apply. Here, the limit ahead drops to 45 miles per hour, so get ready to slow down and avoid driving over that limit. Question 32. This posted sign is your choices are A, an interstate route marker, B, a speed limit sign for hills, C, a speed limit sign for roundabouts, D, a speed limit sign for expressways. The correct answer is D, a speed limit sign for expressways. A speed limit sign shows the legal maximum speed allowed on the expressway when driving conditions are ideal. Question 33. This posted sign is found at, your choices are A, intersections, B, residential areas, C, school crossings, D, freeway exit ramps. The correct answer is D, freeway exit ramps. Signs like this give advisory speeds at freeway exits and entrance ramps. They display the maximum recommended safe speed for driving in ideal weather conditions. Question 34. Doubling your speed on a highway causes your braking distance to grow by a factor of. Your choices are A, double, B, triple, C, quadruple, D, quintuple. The correct answer is C, quadruple. As your speed rises, braking distance grows by the square of that increase. Double your speed and your braking distance doesn't just double, it quadruples. Triple your speed and braking distance grows 9-fold. Question 35. Driving over gravel or dirt requires you to reduce speed, since your choices are A, dirt might cover your windshield, B, traction is significantly reduced, C, driving fast in these conditions feels unpleasant, D, your vehicle gets dirtier the faster you go. The correct answer is B, traction is significantly reduced. Gravel and dirt surfaces offer far less traction than pavement made of concrete or asphalt. Stopping distances grow considerably longer, and turning can cause your vehicle to skid. Slow down accordingly. Question 36. When a car coming toward you has its high beams on, you should direct your gaze blank until it goes past. Your choices are A, toward the road's left edge, B, toward the road's right edge, C, at the middle of the road, D, at the oncoming driver. The correct answer is B, toward the road's right edge. When facing an oncoming vehicle with its high beam headlights on, avoid looking directly at the lights. Direct your gaze toward the right edge of the road so you aren't temporarily blinded. Question 37. Which of these is not caused by alcohol? Your choices are A, increased alertness, B, impaired vision, C, slower reactions, D, dulled judgment. The correct answer is A, increased alertness. Alcohol may impair vision, slow reactions, and dull judgment. It does not make a person more alert. Question 38. How many standard servings of alcohol can an adult safely drink before driving? Your choices are A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, D, it varies from person to person. The correct answer is D, it varies from person to person. How much alcohol a person can consume before reaching the legal limit varies by individual and depends on many different factors. Question 39. You notice an emergency vehicle coming toward you with its flashing lights on. What are you required to do? Your choices are A, move over and stop, regardless of the direction the emergency vehicle is traveling. B, continue at the same speed and in the same direction. C, move over and stop, but only when the emergency vehicle is traveling the same way you are. D, move over and stop, but only when the emergency vehicle is coming from the opposite direction. The correct answer is A, move over and stop, regardless of the direction the emergency vehicle is traveling. Florida law requires that when an emergency vehicle approaches from either direction with its siren and flashing lights on, you must clear any intersection, yield to the emergency vehicle, move to the nearest edge of the roadway, and stay stopped until the emergency vehicle has gone by. Question 40. When another driver is tailgating you, which of these should you avoid doing? Your choices are A. Speeding up, B. Increasing your following distance, C. Slowing down, D. Shifting into the right lane, The correct answer is A. Speeding up. If someone is tailgating you, ease off the gas, shift into the right lane when you can, and invite the driver behind to pass. If that doesn't work, pull over, come to a stop, and allow the tailgater to go around you. Don't speed up in hopes of satisfying or outrunning the tailgater. Some tailgaters won't be deterred by any speed. Question 41. Items that may pull your attention away from the road include: your choices are A. Looking into blind spots, B. Text messaging and talking on the phone, C. Checking mirrors at all times, D. Frequently watching the traffic behind you. The correct answer is B. Text messaging and talking on the phone. Anything that takes your focus away from the road can be a distraction. Examples of driving distractions include text messaging, talking on the phone, managing children, and lighting a cigarette. Question 42. Which activity will not negatively affect your driving while you are on the road? Your choices are A. Smoking, B. Drinking coffee, C. Eating a sandwich, D. Listening to the radio. The correct answer is D. Listening to the radio. You should avoid any activity that requires using your hands while driving. Listening to the radio, however, can help you remain alert. Question 43. License plates and vehicle registrations need to be renewed. Your choices are A. Once a year, B. Once every 2 years, C. Once every 3 years, D. Whichever of A or B applies. The correct answer is D. Whichever of A or B applies. Vehicle registrations and license plates must be renewed either annually or every 2 years, on or before the birthday of whoever is listed as the first owner on the registration. Question 44. For a trailer being towed, what must the drawbar or towing connection be equipped with if it's made from chain, rope, or cable? Your choices are A. Reflective tape wrapped around it, B. A white flag at least 12 inches square attached to it, C. A red light attached to it, D. Inspection by a professional every 6 months. The correct answer is B. A white flag at least 12 inches square attached to it. Under the Florida Handbook, a drawbar, towing connection, or comparable device constructed of chain, rope, or cable must carry a white flag measuring at least 12 inches square while towing a trailer. This requirement keeps the connection plainly visible to other drivers, supporting overall road safety. Question 45. Blank, let vehicles reduce speed and exit an expressway. Your choices are A. Roundabouts, B. Acceleration lanes, C. Turnpikes, D. Exit ramps. The correct answer is D. Exit ramps. Exit ramps let vehicles reduce speed and exit expressways. A lower speed limit is frequently posted along an exit ramp. Question 46. You're traveling on an interstate and miss your exit. What's the right move? Your choices are A. Pull over and ask someone for assistance, B. Reverse to get back to your exit, C. Turn around to reach your exit, D. Proceed to the next exit. The correct answer is D. Proceed to the next exit. Should you miss an exit on a limited access highway, avoid stopping, reversing, or turning around. Any of these actions substantially raises your risk of a collision. Instead, continue to the following exit, then get back on the freeway to head to the exit you missed. Question 47. This sign shows that these parking spaces are set aside for... Your choices are A. Older adults, B. Patients, C. Bicyclists, D. People with disabilities. The correct answer is D. People with disabilities. This sign displays the international symbol of access for disabled persons. It indicates that these parking spaces are reserved for persons with disabled parking privileges. To use these spaces, you must get a disabled parking placard or disabled license plates from your state. Question 48. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot, what should you do? Your choices are A. Check over your shoulder, B. Carry out all of the above steps, C. Signal your intent, D. Check your mirrors. The correct answer is B. Carry out all of the above steps. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot, check over your shoulder in addition to checking your mirrors. Wait for a clear opening before merging into traffic. Signal your intent, move into traffic within the closest lane, and stay in that lane until it's safe to move over to another one. Question 49. On a two-lane road, when overtaking and passing a vehicle ahead of you, which side should you use? Your choices are A. Only the right side of the vehicle, B. Only the left side of the vehicle, C. Either the left or right side of the vehicle, D. Neither the left nor right side of the vehicle. The correct answer is B. Only the left side of the vehicle. On a two-lane road, when overtaking and passing another vehicle, you're required to pass only on its left side. Question 50. When making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street, you're required to... Your choices are A. Start the turn with your left wheel positioned as near as possible to the yellow center line. B. Start the turn with your right wheel positioned as near as possible to the yellow center line. C. Do either of the above. D. Swing wide to the right before you turn. The correct answer is A. Start the turn with your left wheel positioned as near as possible to the yellow center line. When making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street, start the turn with your left wheel positioned as near as possible to the yellow center line. Question 51. In which situation are you prohibited from passing? Your choices are A. In any of these situations, B. When a solid yellow line runs alongside your lane, C. When approaching a hill or curve with no clear line of sight, D. A stopped school bus ahead with its red lights flashing. The correct answer is A, in any of these situations. A solid yellow line marks a no passing zone, so passing is forbidden whenever a solid yellow line runs alongside your lane. Passing a stopped school bus that has its red lights flashing is likewise illegal. In addition, avoid passing when nearing a hill or curve where you can't see clearly ahead. Question 52. What are the main travel aids used by a person who is blind? Your choices are A. A cane that is white paired with a wheelchair, B. A cane that is red paired with a trained guide dog, C. A cane that is white paired with a trained guide dog, D. A cane that is red paired with a trained guide cat. The correct answer is C. A cane that is white paired with a trained guide dog. A person who is blind typically relies on a white cane and a trained guide dog as their primary travel aids. Florida law requires you to come to a stop and yield the right of way to blind pedestrians. Question 53. What is this signal telling you? Your choices are A. Do not merge. B. Do not pass. C. Do not walk. D. Do not make a right turn. The correct answer is C. Do not walk. Pedestrian signals control pedestrian traffic only. A signal with an upraised hand means pedestrians must not step into the crosswalk to cross the roadway. Older signals displayed the illuminated words, "Don't walk," instead. A signal showing a walking person means pedestrians may enter the crosswalk. Older signals displayed the illuminated word, "walk," instead. Question 54. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A. The lane is set aside for high-speed vehicles. B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. C. The lane is used for left turns by traffic traveling in both directions. D. The lane is set aside for right turns. The correct answer is B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. A diamond-shaped marking means a lane is reserved for particular uses or particular vehicles. These lanes are commonly reserved for buses or carpool vehicles during rush hour traffic. Question 55. What is indicated by this road sign? Your choices are A. Construction area ahead. B. Forest area ahead. C. Rest area ahead. D. Parking area ahead. The correct answer is C. Rest area ahead. This sign shows that a rest area is open on the right. Question 56. A vertical rectangular traffic sign usually provides, your choices are A. A warning about the road condition. B. Directions for the driver. C. Directions for the driver to stop. D. A route number. The correct answer is B. Directions for the driver. Vertical rectangular signs typically provide instructions or inform you about traffic laws. These regulatory signs give directions to motorists, pedestrians, and cyclists. Question 57. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Do not merge. B. Do not make a right turn. C. Do not make a left turn. D. This side of the road is temporarily closed. The correct answer is B. Do not make a right turn. The arrow shows a right turn. However, a red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign forbids drivers from turning right. It is placed on the right side of a roadway or above a travel lane. Question 58. What does this road sign indicate? Your choices are A. Cattle crossing ahead. B. Veterinary hospital ahead. C. Zoo ahead. D. Farmhouse ahead. The correct answer is A. Cattle crossing ahead. This sign tells drivers to watch for cattle crossing the road. Question 59. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A. Exit speed advisory. B. Speed limit ahead. C. Ramp speed advisory. D. Roundabout speed advisory. The correct answer is D. Roundabout speed advisory. This sign is a speed advisory for a roundabout. The permitted speed limit in the roundabout is 15 miles per hour. Question 60. Unless signage states otherwise, Florida sets the speed limit in business or residential areas at blank. Your choices are A, 30 miles per hour, B, 35 miles per hour, C, 45 miles per hour, D, 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is A, 30 miles per hour. Unless otherwise posted, Florida's speed limit within business or residential areas is 30 miles per hour. Rural roads carry a speed limit of 55 miles per hour, unless signage indicates a different figure. Question 61. When this sign is present, your driving speed must be, your choices are A, at least 40 miles per hour, B, not more than 50 miles per hour, C, at least 50 miles per hour, D, not more than 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is A, at least 40 miles per hour. This sign means that when traffic, weather, and road conditions are normal, you are not allowed to drive below 40 miles per hour. Posted minimum speeds help keep traffic moving smoothly and safely. If conditions become hazardous, however, you may travel below the posted minimum speed. Question 62. For an ordinary passenger vehicle, partial hydroplaning is capable of starting at a speed as low as... Your choices are A, 45 miles per hour, B, 65 miles per hour, C, 55 miles per hour, D, 35 miles per hour. The correct answer is D, 35 miles per hour. Hydroplaning happens when water pools on the road surface. Below about 35 miles per hour, tires generally push water aside the same way a wiper blade clears a windshield. Once speed climbs higher, tires can't move the water out of the way fast enough, so they may lose contact with the pavement and glide over the water like water skis. For an ordinary passenger car, partial hydroplaning can start at speeds as low as 35 miles per hour. Question 63. Which action is unlawful for minors? Your choices are A, all of the above, B, trying to purchase alcohol, C, drinking alcohol, D, having a BAC of 0.02% or greater. The correct answer is A, all of the above. A minor between the ages of 15 and 21 may not possess alcohol, consume alcohol, attempt to purchase or purchase alcohol, or have a BAC of 0.02% or greater. Question 64. As a driver's blood alcohol concentration, BAC, increases, what occurs? Your choices are A, all of the above, B, the drinker's brain becomes more affected by the alcohol, C, self-control and judgment are the first functions affected, D, coordination and muscle control are impaired by the alcohol. The correct answer is A, all of the above. After you drink alcohol, it moves into your bloodstream and begins to affect body functions, including coordination, self-control, and reaction time. The only way to remove alcohol's effect on the brain is to wait until it leaves the bloodstream. Question 65. As one of the first people to arrive at a collision scene, what should you do? Your choices are A, stop and get medical assistance for anyone injured, B, alert local law enforcement, C, carry out all of the above, D, get your vehicle off the traveled portion of the road. The correct answer is C, carry out all of the above. If you're among the first to arrive at a collision scene, your first move should be to get your vehicle off the roadway. Leave injured people where they are unless fire poses a threat. Alert emergency responders and stay out of the travel lanes. Have other bystanders help flag down approaching traffic. Question 66. If you feel sleepy before driving, what should you do? Your choices are A. Sleep, B. Drink coffee, C. Exercise, D. Listen to music. The correct answer is A. Sleep. Stimulants, exercise, and music may help you stay awake, but sleep is the best cure for drowsiness. If you get 9 hours of sleep and still feel tired, speak with a physician. Question 67. Which statement about cell phones is true? Your choices are A. Placing a call while driving saves time. B. Adult drivers may use a handheld cell phone while driving. C. Adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. D. If a call comes in while you are driving, reduce speed and answer your phone. The correct answer is C. Adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. If you are an adult driver and must use your phone, using a speakerphone/hands-free device while driving is preferable. Using mobile phones while driving is not advised and is illegal in some states. Question 68. During a traffic stop, which documents might a police officer request from you? Your choices are A. All of the above, B. Proof of insurance, C. Vehicle registration, D. Driver license. The correct answer is A. All of the above. Before registering a car in Florida, you're required to show proof of personal injury protection, PIP, and property damage liability, PDL, insurance. During a traffic stop or equipment check, an officer may request your driver license, proof of insurance, or vehicle registration. Carry proof of insurance with you at all times while driving. Question 69. When a load sticks out more than 4 feet past the vehicle, how large must the red warning flags be? Your choices are A. 18 inches square, B. 12 inches square, C. 15 inches square, D. 20 inches square. The correct answer is A. 18 inches square. According to the Florida Handbook, when a load extends more than 4 feet beyond a vehicle's rear or sides, the red flags used in daytime must measure at least 18 inches square. This guarantees the load is adequately visible for road safety. Question 70. If your speed on an expressway exceeds that of the surrounding traffic, which lane should you take? Your choices are A. Any available lane, B. The right-hand lane, C. The road shoulder, D. A center or left-hand lane. The correct answer is D. A center or left-hand lane. When you're moving faster than the surrounding traffic on an expressway, use a middle or left lane. The right lane is meant for slower-moving vehicles. Question 71. When vehicles from a different roadway are merging into the lane you're traveling in, what's the appropriate response? Your choices are A. Switch lanes right away, B. Adjust your speed and positioning to let the traffic merge safely, C. Honk your horn so the merging traffic knows you're there, D. Disregard the merging traffic since you have the right of way. The correct answer is B. Adjust your speed and positioning to let the traffic merge safely. When traffic from another roadway is merging into your lane, adjust your speed and positioning so that traffic can merge in safely. Question 72. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Parking is prohibited on both sides of the sign, B. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign, C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign, D. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign at night. The correct answer is C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign. This sign means parking is not allowed to the left of the sign at any time. Question 73. In which of these situations is backing your vehicle up in a travel lane permitted? Your choices are A. At intersections you're crossing through. B. While performing a U-turn. C. While parallel parking. D. At lane crossings and along curves. The correct answer is C. While parallel parking. Reversing is risky since it's tough to see everything behind you, and other drivers typically don't anticipate a vehicle moving backward toward them. Generally, don't back into traffic. That said, when pulling into a driveway or a parallel parking spot, back into it unless a sign says not to. This way, you'll be able to drive forward when you leave. Question 74. People who are blind may use a guide dog or carry a blank cane while walking. Your choices are A. White. B. Red. C. Green. D. Black. The correct answer is A. White. A person who is blind may walk with the help of a guide dog or carry a white cane. Florida law requires you to stop and give the right of way to a blind pedestrian who is about to step into the road ahead of you. Question 75. While being overtaken, a driver should blank until the other vehicle has finished passing. Your choices are A. Come to a halt. B. Speed up. C. Refrain from speeding up. D. Steer to the left. The correct answer is C. Refrain from speeding up. A driver who is being passed should refrain from switching lanes or speeding up until the passing maneuver is finished. Question 76. Which statement below about right-of-way rules is incorrect? Your choices are A. A driver turning left must yield to oncoming traffic. B. A driver entering or crossing a roadway from a private driveway must yield to all approaching vehicles. C. Drivers must yield to pedestrians at unmarked crosswalks. D. At an open, uncontrolled T intersection, traffic on the through road has to give way to traffic on the terminating road. The correct answer is D. At an open, uncontrolled T intersection, traffic on the through road has to give way to traffic on the terminating road. This claim is false. At an open, uncontrolled T intersection, traffic on the through road has to give way to traffic on the terminating road. It's actually the opposite. At an open T intersection, traffic on the terminating road has to give way to traffic on the through road. Question 77. While cycling on a one-way street that has 2 or more traffic lanes, where are you allowed to ride? Your choices are A. Either A or B. B. A. Along the left-hand side of the roadway. C. B. Close to the right edge of the roadway. D. C. Down the center of the roadway. The correct answer is A, either A or B. Generally, cyclists must stay close to the right edge of the roadway. That said, on a one-way street with at least 2 lanes, riding along the left side of the road is also permitted. Question 78. The single broken, white line shown in this figure means your choices are A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. B. The middle of a road where passing is not permitted. C. The edge of the roadway curb. D. Traffic traveling in opposite directions. The correct answer is A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. White lines divide lanes for traffic traveling in the same direction. You must stay within these lane markings as you drive. Question 79. Which pavement marking divides two lanes moving in the same direction? Your choices are A, B, B, C, D, none of the above. The correct answer is D, none of the above. A white line divides two lanes moving in the same direction. When the line is broken, you may cross it to pass or change lanes. When the line is solid, you should generally remain in your lane. Question 80. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A, a parking area is coming up. B, a detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. C, right turns are not allowed after 1,000 feet. D, roadwork begins ahead in 1,000 feet. The correct answer is B. A detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. This sign warns that the road ahead is closed and that another route is available in 1,000 feet. Question 81. This octagonal, 8-sided shape is. Your choices are A, a stop sign, B, a yield sign, C, a do not enter sign, D, a road construction sign. The correct answer is A, a stop sign. A stop sign is an 8-sided, white-on-red sign showing that other traffic has the right-of-way. You must always bring your vehicle to a complete stop and yield to approaching traffic before you continue. Question 82. What is the meaning of this regulatory sign? Your choices are A, the marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. B, the marked lane is reserved for heavy trucks. C, high-occupancy vehicles may not use the lane during posted times. D, cars and buses are prohibited during posted times. The correct answer is A. The marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. This white diamond sign means the roadway is set aside for high-occupancy vehicles, HOVs, during the posted times from Monday through Friday. Question 83. What does this sign mean? Your choices are A, the shoulder is far lower than the road surface. B, the roadway is wet and slippery. C, loose gravel is on the road. D, a concealed road is ahead. The correct answer is the shoulder is far lower than the road surface. This sign warns that the shoulder is far below the level of the road surface. Question 84. This diamond-shaped sign warns of, your choices are A, an overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. B, a median ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. C, a parking area ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. D, a bridge ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. The correct answer is A, an overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. This sign warns that an overpass is ahead with 13 feet 6 inches of clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass. Question 85. To keep from hitting the car ahead of you, keep a following gap of at least blank under typical weather and traffic conditions. Your choices are A, 2 second, B, 4 second, C, 6 second, D, 1 second. The correct answer is B, 4 second. Tailgating, staying too close behind the vehicle ahead, is the leading cause of rear-end crashes. To reduce that risk, keep at least a 4-second gap behind the car in front of you. Widen that gap further when conditions are poor. Question 86. While overtaking another vehicle, clear the other driver's blind spot as fast as possible. Your choices are A, by speeding up, B, while staying within the speed limit, C, by slowing down, D, by changing gears. The correct answer is B, while staying within the speed limit. When overtaking another vehicle, move through the other driver's blind spot as quickly as possible while staying within the speed limit. Remaining in the blind spot longer increases your risk of a collision. That said, you must never exceed the speed limit in order to pass. Question 87. On a hot day, rainfall in its first few minutes can leave the road surface unusually slick. Use caution. What's the cause? Your choices are A, oil inside the vehicle, B, tires that are melting, C, oil within the asphalt, D, water within the asphalt. The correct answer is C, oil within the asphalt. Heat draws oil within the asphalt up to the surface, and when rain begins, the water loosens those oil deposits. The result is a slicker roadway until enough rain falls to rinse the oil away. Question 88. If too much alcohol prevents you from driving your vehicle safely, you must. Your choices are A, take drugs to lessen alcohol's effect before driving, B, have a designated driver drive your vehicle, C, call 911 so they can help you drive, D, drink coffee to stay awake while driving. The correct answer is B, have a designated driver drive your vehicle. You must have a designated driver drive your vehicle. A designated driver is responsible for safely transporting friends or family members who have been drinking alcoholic beverages. Question 89. Which option has a greater amount of alcohol? Your choices are A, a 12-ounce serving of 5% beer, B, a 5-ounce serving of 12% wine, C, a 1.5-ounce serving of 80 proof liquor, D, they all contain the same amount. The correct answer is D, they all contain the same amount. Each listed choice contains an equal amount of alcohol. Question 90. What's the appropriate response when another driver is following too close behind you? Tailgating. Your choices are A, ease off the gas and invite the driver behind you to pass, B, tap the horn to alert the other driver, C, speed up to put distance between you and the driver, D, stop your car on the roadway and confront the driver. The correct answer is A, ease off the gas and invite the driver behind you to pass. When you're being tailgated, ease off the gas and invite the driver behind you to pass. If that doesn't resolve it, pull over, stop, and let the tailgater go around you. Avoid speeding up to try to satisfy or outrun the tailgater. Some tailgaters won't back off no matter how fast you go. Question 91. Is it safe to keep something in your lap while driving? Your choices are A, no, never, B, yes, as long as it is not a person or a pet, C, yes, provided you are certain you will not be distracted, D, yes, if it is a small pet. The correct answer is A, no, never. Any activity that takes your eyes off the road while driving is dangerous, including removing clothing, applying makeup, reading, eating, or drinking. Do not hold a person, pet, or package in your lap or arms. Question 92. Which choice will not help prevent distracted driving? Your choices are A, setting your favorite radio stations in advance, B, planning your route ahead of time, C, positioning all mirrors before you begin driving, D, loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. The correct answer is D, loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. Before you begin your trip, arrange your cab the way you want it, but eating and drinking should wait until rest stops. Question 93. Which driver license class is issued to non-commercial drivers? Your choices are A, B, C, D, E. The correct answer is D, E. A Class E driver license is issued to drivers of non-commercial vehicles. Classes A, B, and C are commercial driver license (CDL) classes. Question 94. If you are convicted of speeding in a Florida school zone, which penalty could apply? Your choices are A, suspension of your license, B, revocation of your license, C, community service, D, twice the normal speeding fine. The correct answer is D, twice the normal speeding fine. In Florida, a speeding conviction results in a fine and points added to your driving record. When the speeding occurs in a school or work zone, however, the fine is doubled. The amount may reach $1,000. You may also have to complete a driving school course. Question 95. What is the area of the freeway past the solid white line intended for? Your choices are A, parking exclusively, B, U-turns exclusively, C, stopping exclusively, D, emergencies exclusively. The correct answer is D, emergencies exclusively. A solid white line marks the outer edge of the freeway on each side. The space beyond it is the shoulder, reserved for emergency use only. Never drive or pass on it. Question 96. As much as possible, the right lane of an expressway ought to stay clear for blank. Your choices are A, vehicles continuing straight through, B, vehicles overtaking others, C, large or heavy vehicles, D, vehicles entering or exiting the expressway. The correct answer is D, vehicles entering or exiting the expressway. When you're in the right lane, make room for vehicles entering the expressway. This lane should be kept open, as much as possible, for traffic that's entering or exiting the expressway. Question 97. When you need to park on a roadway, where should you position your vehicle? Your choices are A, as close to the center of the road as you can, B, as far from the curb as you can, C, as far from traffic as you can, D, as far from the yellow line as you can. The correct answer is C, as far from traffic as you can. Whenever possible, park in a designated spot. If parking on a roadway is unavoidable, position your vehicle as far from traffic as you can. If a curb is present, pull in as close to it as possible. Question 98. Before merging back into traffic from a parallel parking spot on the right side of the street, you should blank. Your choices are A, signal a right turn and check over your right shoulder, B, signal a left turn and check over your right shoulder, C, signal a right turn and check over your left shoulder, D, signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. The correct answer is D, signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. Leaving a parallel parking spot on the right side of a street, signal that you're turning left and check over your left shoulder for oncoming traffic first. If you're leaving a spot on the left side of a one-way street, signal a right turn and check over your right shoulder instead. Question 99. Upon reaching a crosswalk, whether marked or unmarked, right-of-way must be given to. Your choices are A. Large trucks and buses, B. Vehicles moving slowly, C. Delivery trucks, D. Pedestrians.
The correct answer is D. Pedestrians.
Florida law requires drivers to yield to any pedestrian in a crosswalk who is on or nearing the driver's half of the road. Question 100. When two vehicles reach an open intersection at roughly the same moment, your choices are A. Whichever driver signals first gets the right of way. B. Both vehicles are free to proceed simultaneously. C. The vehicle on the left must yield to the one on the right. D. The vehicle on the right must yield to the one on the left. The correct answer is C. The vehicle on the left must yield to the one on the right. An open intersection, sometimes called an uncontrolled intersection, has no traffic signs or signals present. When two cars arrive at an open intersection around the same time, the vehicle on the left is required to yield to the one on the right. Nice work! You completed all 100 questions. Review anything you missed, verify current rules in the official state handbook, and keep practicing with Honk.